What's up, everyone? Got a fun day of a little casual life skilling routine. I don't have that long tonight, so okay. I do apologize about that. Guess we're still having internet trouble, and we just lost connection. Okay, hopefully that's not gonna be an issue. Cooking, like I said, experience. Let me check our crystals. Yeah, I mean, we could do the mastery. It doesn't really matter to me at this point. I already have guru. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that only because why not? Our mastery with our slow cooking is still 1200. It'll do. Now, let's get all buffed up. Whoops, not simple crons. Oh, silly me. Got 5 seconds. We'll just pop another one. Fine. Yeah, don't cheer, bitch. Don't cheer. 150 to compensate. And let's go grab the Butte County Gupbap recipe or ingredients. Let's see, not say. Oh, looks like we're gonna need more cooked rice, and I need to put more purified water over here. I've been having my workers go and gather the purified water for me, so I don't have to keep buying it. I don't have to go to the NPC, the vendor, to buy it. I can just sit back, let it passively accumulate, and I have the bag of muddy water. I can process down into more purified water. We'll need grass, or not grass, rice. Let's take 10k and the brewing water. This will go by extremely quick. Let's not try to cheat the system here. I know I'm not going to be able to. Not too bad with our slow, our not slow cooking, but our silver embroidered. Maybe doing this with the higher mastery will allow me to get the byproducts or the mass cooking done. I'm not sure. I wish they would have gave us an offhand for our cooking and our alchemy. Not an offhand, but a little tool that we can sit there, like the crop or the processing stone, just something to add a little bit more, but still fill in that slot, like with the other life skills. Like gathering has the tools, the training has the crop, the sailing has the log. I think that's about it. I mean, technically hunting has the butcher knife. Yeah, like a wooden spoon. What's up, Forgotten? Exactly, like a wooden spoon. A fucking ladle. You know, we have one on this costume. Like, there is one on here. Where are you? Yeah, like right there. I mean, you can barely see, but you know, it comes with a spoon. I think this one does. Barely noticeable. Nah, give me like, I don't know, just anything for an offhand. I don't care what it is, and you can even separate it. Separate it so it's not like we're being, I guess, felt like we're left out. You can't just throw one item onto one and call it a day for both of them. Like, no. At least put some time and effort into making 2 separate items. It'd be nice. It'd be great. Like an alchemy book. Slashing llama. Meat store depleted. OMG. How much llama meat do you have? Wonder, what is llama meat looking like? 14.9 over here on NA. I think it might cap out and go back down again. Yeah, like the Philosopher's Stone. Just anything to sit there in the one slot so I feel like, I don't know, there's something there. You know, it would be nice. I have all these other things for say, like, combat. You know, we have all this other shit for the other life skills. Like, you don't even have to make it OP. You don't have to make it OP. Like, you can put it, like, the cook time reduction just a little bit below the costume so that all your free players, or the ones that don't want to spend the money on the canopy clothes, can sit there and have a little of the time, like a little bit of feeling like they're a fucking whale player, you know, and just, you can convince me that I'm doing good while I'm not doing good if you make it look good, you know? Like, shit. If I don't look down and I don't realize I'm falling, I will not know that I'm falling. So, with that standard, come on. You can make it feel like you're still doing good without making it OP. Like, put 1 second time reduction. Boom, there you go. 10% cooking experience or 10% alchemy experience. And the cook time reduction doesn't really matter, you know, just anything to, I guess, simulate like you're paying money in the pearl shop without having to spend money in the pearl shop. I like having an alternative, you know, especially for my alts that I don't want to spend the money on the canopy clothes, like the artifact and the lightstone combination goes ahead and it makes me feel like I have the canopy clothes, but I don't get the full effect of the canopy clothes, you know? Like, if I had it, it would enhance my experience, but because I had the lightstone combination, it's not that bad. You know, I have the silver embroidered, so it's not that bad. Like, there's other alternatives to at least try to catch up with the canopy clothes or the Pavila clothes. I just want a slot here, you know, just a little slot, and hell, you can even throw a fucking skin or outfit on it. I don't fucking care. I'll swipe for it, you know. Just, I like having the variety. I like having the alternate methods to still do something that a paid player or a paying player has the option of. You'd be happy with the bigger time reduction. 0.5 alchemy and 1 cooking with Manos would be nice. Nah, you don't even have to change the gear for all that. Just put that on a fucking item right here. You know, just put it on an item there and boom, there you go. You can have your Manos, you can have your silver embroidered, and you can still have your stupid little cook time reduction, things like that. Without even having to tweak around any clothes, nothing. You can just throw in a little item there. But then that leads into the segue of mastery being complete shit right now. It not meaning anything for a lot of the life skills. And for most, the mastery still will not mean shit. So we have that problem. Yeah. Just alleviate the need for having to spend pearls, you know? If you go out of your way to get it and tap it and blah, 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 you alleviate the need for having to swipe your credit card for that canopy clothes, you know? I don't like to have to spend multiple costumes for multiple tunes and things when I want to do alt. For that, just give me a lesser free way. Like I said, I'm not trying to go all OP with it. I don't really care for that. I just personally want, you know, an alternate method. Just something that we have a way of, I don't know, enhance or try to progress with something else. Like, Life skilling is getting stale. Let's be real. Life skilling is getting extremely fucking stale. What are you guys working on? What are your life skilling goals personally, right now, before the family shared life skilling comes out? I'm curious. See, for me, I was gonna go for the 10 manas, but more and more, I'm like, why? What's the point of going for the 10 manas when the mastery doesn't mean shit, you know? Like, I want it to mean more. I want G50 to come with some perks, or feel like, you know, oh, other than the rank, I have something else to show for it. Everything becomes null and void after a certain point, you know, like certain life skills, the bonuses stop after a certain point. There's no point in going for guru other than the rank, you know. The bonuses that they give you don't really mean shit, and then only after until what, like guru something. No, just, I don't know, make it feel like it's worth going for. You know, make me feel like I want to go and grind out my G50 on anything. They're going to extend master tables beyond 2K. Yeah, if they increase the mastery cap, like the actual mastery, how much you can do and all that dumb shit, and then increase what it rewards you for going higher, I think I'd be motivated. I'd want to go out there and do some more life skilling or something, get my mastery up. But it's just, with all of this, just what's the point? After you get to a certain point, you don't even have to go for your Tet manas. You know, you don't even have to go for your manas at all. You can go with your Pen Logia and you're good. You're fine. You don't have to do shit. You're at your 2K mastery for gathering, and you have the highest bonus you possibly can without even having to touch mana. So that's stupid. I have no motivation to want to tap up anything, because at what is it going to really do for me? You know, like my gathering. What is going for the Pen Gatherer's clothes really going to do for me? Because I already have the Logia. I'm already at a step above the Tri manas, but right below the Tet mana. So I don't have to do anything. I'm still hitting the 2K mastery for my gathering. Anything more than that does not matter. We've already experimented with that. You know, we've done the 2K, the 2.1, the 2.2, and the 2.3K, and it didn't do anything. So I want it to mean something. I want my mastery to really reward me for getting the mastery. It'd be nice. Like, cool, great. They're making the family shared life skilling. It'll make it easier to run around with your alts leveling up and not having to deal with juggling which one has the better life skill over here, which one can do that. I have to now re-roll a whole new alt just for this. Like, it'll make it easier for that. That's great. That's fine. Now let's talk about mastery. You know, let's discuss it. Let's try to fix it or improve it, or just anything. Hit 2K on processing, cooking, and some gathering depending on your tools now. Yeah. So now you're just doing it for bragging rights. At that point, you're just doing it to be like, yeah, I got my pen. I got my manas. That's 150 bill. But progression-wise, nah. I feel dumb. You know, I feel really, really dumb going for anything more than the Tri manas. It was a great idea. Like, I understand the logic. I get it. It's just the mastery needs to be worked on, you know, I don't think they expected anyone to be able to hit that 2K mastery, or everyone to be able to hit that 2K mastery easily. It's not a strong desire to upgrade gear. Yeah, it's not like combat gear. You're not wrong, Forgotten. It's not like combat gear where I'm more incentivized to want to go out and upgrade my combat gear as soon as they go and give me my crons. You know, if I get a fucking stone, I'm wanting to tap it. I want to see if I'm lucky or not. With my Manos, it's like, well, I could just go and do my Logia or just buy my Logia at the same price as a Tri Manos, and it'll be better than that Tri Manos. So, ooh, I think we know what you're doing here. You only got 963 mastery right now, and have spent so much for not a lot of gain so far. Yeah, that's another downside of the life scaling gear and mastery and all that. You'll spend more money on 10 little mastery, 5 mastery. Ooh, 20 fucking bill for an added 5. You're doing good over there. Nah, mastery's broken. Mastery's broken. I'd like to see anyone from Pearl Abyss come in and try to argue about that. I want them to, you know, be a little transparent about life skilling and the state of it. How much price do we have so far? I gotta keep an eye on the time. For you would say it needs to be extended. Yeah, it needs to be extended and make it reward more. Make those rewards really be meaningful. I want to feel it when I have higher mastery. I really want to feel like I'm being rewarded for having the higher mastery. That's it. Extend it higher and make it feel better. You know, just make... Like, if you have 2k mastery, I should be getting more rare drops with my gathering than, say, my 1.5. I should not be on par with it, or it should not feel like I'm on par with my alt doing the same exact thing. Like, sure, we're increasing the mastery and technically the percentage is going up, but when you're out there and you're gathering, it feels the same fucking way from one alt to your main. Like, going out on my Guru Gatherer for maybe 2 hours and jumping onto my Master Gatherer with probably 500 to 600 less mastery, she's at 1100. I'm still getting nice drops. I'm still getting those really, really good rare drops. Like, I don't really feel a huge difference. Nah, like, if I have 2k mastery, make me feel like I'm great. Make me feel like I'm a god at fucking gathering. Like, if I have Guru 50, give me enough mastery to hit that 2k without needing to wear any fucking gear. Like, come on. I think I have beat the fucking gathering game at that point. If I have Guru 50, you should at least give me enough mastery to not have to wear any type of mastery gear, so that if I do wear any of that mastery gear, the rewards are like fucking phenomenal, especially at Pen. You can do it without making it OP. You know, you can really do it without making it OP. I mean, hell, it's not like gathering or life skilling makes a lot of money anyway, so what's another 200, 300 silver onto whatever we're doing currently, or 200, 300 million onto what we're currently doing now? Like, I don't think that's OP. You know, would you like to go out there gathering for an hour and be able to make, oh, say, at the lowest 500 mil and at the most 700, 800 mil? Like, shit. I want to be at least 2 to 3 steps below mob grinding. I don't have to be neck and neck. You don't have to make this shit more OP than mob grinding, but I don't want to feel like I should not life skill at all because mob grinding is a lot better. I think they're worried that the master scale is a bit too much money. Would make it so that new players can get in without being priced out. It's all about mastery. It's all about mastery, though. Mastery is broken. A lot of new players would feel a little bit more comfortable with life skilling if, I don't know, they got a decent return from Logia. They didn't feel like they had to go for their Tri-Manos or they failed at the fucking game. Hell, you know, a lot of players don't even touch the blue mastery gear. Why? Because it's instilled into them that the red grade is better and blue should be avoided like the fucking plague. You know, mastery just fucking sucks all around. The gear, the feel, all of it. Like you said, outdated, forgotten. Completely outdated for what we're doing now and all the updates that we're getting. All right, let's get our meat now that we have our rice. We gotta take... We'll start with 5K. I'll try that. Not sure I'll be able to do it. Calphion. Okay, I should be able to. No, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't be able to because I don't have the room for the meat. God damn. Yeah, do we take the bear meat, the wolf meat, pork, ox meat? Well, we'll stick with this. But I will try to reduce this weight down. Be able to county. Gotta remember which one it is. I'm gonna be so happy when they simplify the meat. They can do things like that, but yet we can't get anything done with mastery. Get our gut baps done. Hopefully I can get enough of the witch's delicacy to earn me a little contribution. Maybe I might turn it in for milk. Because you guys know milk is a hot commodity. Calphion, how much milk do I have? 8.3. Yeah, I can definitely go for some more. Make that up. Use the citron to turn into the what is it called? The Elton sandwiches. Yep, and then turn the Elton sandwiches into the Balax. From there, all we need to do is the Elton dailies, and we have, I want to say, 2 of the marvelous Balax lunchboxes for our AFK fishing. That way I can still capitalize on the fastest AFK fishing while still going for the rare fish that I like, the prized fish, the yellow fish. You know, just all of that. I don't have to sit there and use the Balanos fishing rod. I'll have the blue grade chair, the seagull combination, and I'll pop the Balax, the marvelous Balax. See, that's what I mean about having great alternatives. So if you don't want to do the AFK, you have the Lightstone combination. You can use that. Get your whole auto fishing time reduction at the max without having to use all of the gear. You know, you can still get all of the experience without having to use the silver embroider. Like, they have different options for your fishing. And that goes for your AFK fishing, your active fishing, hotspot fishing, and your harpooning. I mean, not so much harpooning, but mainly your active, AFK, and your hotspot fishing. You think the Lightstone system is what Mastery should have been? Yeah, I enjoy the Lightstone trade-offs for benefits. Yeah, or it allows for not even trade-offs. Not even trade-offs. It's just not as good as, say, I'm trying to term it the right way. I'm trying to term this the right way. Because it's they're step downs from, say, like your Yawning Hedgehog is a step down from the actual Hedgehog pet. So if you couldn't afford it, you have your alternative there. You know, if you didn't want to do the Kanape, the fundamentals will take care of that. What's up, Moose? How are you? We are out here doing a casual little day of life skilling. I don't have that long tonight. My fiance is doing a short night, but a late night. So we're out here. We're doing our cooking. We'll do some alchemy, processing, imperial cooking, all that good stuff. We're bitching about how mastery means nothing and it feels like shit. We want it better. We want more rewards for higher mastery, and we want the cap on mastery extended up higher. You can go past 2k mastery with gathering like it's nothing without even applying any event buffs, all that dumb shit. So we want that cap risen up higher. And I kind of want to feel like, you know, the higher mastery is giving me more rewards. Like I want to feel like if I went out of my way to enhance all that dumb shit for the mastery, I kind of want more rewards. I want to feel like, you know, a fucking god. Let's be real. Like, Final Fantasy 14 was great with having their star gathering. If you went out of your way to do all of that shit and you were able to get your star recipe done, it was a huge fucking thing. You felt like you accomplished Mount Everest. Here, not so much. For this game, not so much at all. Nah, we need mastery to be rewarding, like more rewarding. And then we can talk about adding any items in there, you know, to, like I was saying, having a little item here in the slot, like how processing stones, the sailing log, the riding crop has, having something here for cooking and alchemy, that'd be great. But mastery, though, mastery needs a little update. Mastery needs a huge fucking rework. Update it and bring it into the more modern era. So, I was looking, probably in a year or two. No, this has been like this since 2018. So, no, they're not gonna do shit. But I was looking at the global lab and I was doing a little thinking. With the furniture that we can, say, hunt for, or we can kill monsters for, like the Kazarka and Karanda statue that's coming out. And after thinking about it, looking at it, and seeing how it's combat related, why doesn't Life Skill have any type of furniture that we can go out, have a possibility of gathering for, hunting for anything that will increase any type of mastery or life skilling experience, anything. Processing. Just the possibilities are endless, and you can make really cool looking furniture pieces. But why doesn't life skilling have any type of furniture? And I don't want to hear anything about the event parts that come out. I don't want to hear shit about where's my little jar potted plant thing that increases my life skilling experience by like a little bit. I think it's that one there. But that doesn't count. I'm talking about like actually going out gathering or doing whatever life skill, and we have a very, very rare chance of getting some type of furniture that will help out with our life skilling. Combat gets everything. Combat definitely gets everything. I kind of want something for us. You know, where's our shit? And I don't care about the stupid hunting trophies that we can get for life skilling. That doesn't count for us. They should add life skill version for us to farm. I feel rewarding for farming. Hold on, no, they got farming artifacts. They do got farming artifacts. We can't say that. No, Moose. We can't go there. When you get one of those or the mole, that shit is rewarding. All right, farming. I have no shade with the drops from farming like that. I have a problem with the time, but no, for that, nah. They do have an artifact. They even have a life combination for it too. Like at that point, I can't get on board with that one. What do you do with the rough stone for mining? It's funny you ask. One of the perfect things to do with the rough stone after you've gone out mining is, where are you? I think it might be in Valencia. Nope, Blish. A man can dream. Oh, we already got an artifact though. Metal solvent. Take your rough stone jack and turn it into the metal solvent. It will require, let me get into my gear and I will make up some metal solvent, or at least attempt to make up some metal solvent. Oh yeah, that's right. We don't have any type of other add-ons we can do for it. And then mastery, I already have my mastery applied. So there. Yes. Okay, we are set. So let's see. We'll take 500 of the trace of savagery because I'm kind of slacking and lacking. Do I have the melted iron? Do I have the melted iron? I have some melted iron. We'll take the... Ooh. Wait. Too many things on. I'm trying to demonstrate, but I'm failing at this miserably. I got this, though. Don't worry. Don't you panic, man. There. Okay, now what other one was I missing? 50 mastery plus 1 energy regen plus 15 life experience artifact would be great to farm for. Let me pull up this recipe for Jack. Gem polisher, metal solvent. Oh, I have... No, I needed the clear liquid reagent. We don't need any more artifacts, bro. We don't even have the room for the artifacts. What we need is the just increase mastery and make the mastery more rewarding. That's all you really need to do. You don't have to do anything extra. Like, all that added stuff is just that added stuff. You don't need to do anything like that. Just make it scale better. There you go. Make it scale better. Make me feel like the higher mastery is more rewarding. All right, so for all of that rough stone that you've gotten from, yeah, liquid reagent, from Pilgrim's Haven or just mining out around the world, you take 1 clear liquid reagent, 2 trace of savagery for the rough stone, and 3 of the melted iron shard. You can make yourself the metal solvent. Now, what the metal solvent is great for is turning the platinum that you get out there from Pilgrim's Haven and making the pure platinum crystal. Another idea that you could do is, coming out here to the land of the morning light, you can make your cooking utensils or your alchemy utensils using the polished stone. If you grind your stone up, it will take usable, or the standardized timber square, or the usable scantalized timber square, whatever the fuck it, the usable scantling, there you go, for the lesser one, the advanced tool. But you can make those up, those either self-use or you can sell it if you want. But that's another idea you can do. Let's see, what else? I think that's pretty much all that I use my rough stone for. Or you can just sell the rough stone. The rough stone can sell pretty decent on its own. But I stick to the metal solvent. Metal solvent alone is 760k on NA. The price will vary depending on region and console, so keep that in mind. But your best bet is to make as much metal solvent as you can possibly handle, with the trace of savagery being a bottleneck. And keep in mind, when they unify the traces, it will change how we are able, like, I don't know if it'll change the value of the metal solvent, but it should make it easier to make the metal solvent, so keep an eye out for the price whenever that update finally drops. I just have an inkling of a suspicion that it will drop the value just because of how easy it is to do the metal solvent with the traces all being merged into one. Especially with those who have the higher amounts of the traces, like, say, I don't know, 10k trace here that you really don't use like that, and you've been waiting for this whole update to come out so that when they merge it, you can now just pump out all of the extra recipes and things like that and flood the market day one, so that everyone else that had the same idea, if they were late, is not making as much money as you. I'm just saying, that's not what I'm planning, but if you were smart, that's an idea. So I got all my meat. I plan to have all these merge into one, spam all the recipes that I possibly can, and day one of the update, I'm gonna flood the fucking market. Oh no, I'm buying I'd buy the more available traces. Like, once they announce that trace unifying, buy all of the cheapest fucking traces that you can and wait for the update to actually come out. Like I said, if you think about it, okay, you need a lot of trace of savagery. When that update comes out, 9.7k gets merged into the 2.4, gets merged into the 5.5, gets merged into the 5.5, gets merged into the 2.2, gets merged into the 6.5. You see what I mean? You know, but if you buy the cheapest ones, you don't have to worry about having to spend an arm and a leg for that same exact reaction. Because once all the traces get merged, it doesn't really matter if you bought the 250k one, or if you bought the little 70k one, you know? Buying and using, not accumulating. Okay, yeah, that's different. But I'm saying, like, if you were to get ready for this whole update and everything, that's how you'd go about it without having to break the bank on buying all of your materials. Well, that's how you don't break the bank while buying all your materials. Whew. All right, we're almost done the metal solvent. Then I already have my processing stone, so I will take the platinum that I already have. I've been letting my workers gather it throughout the week, and I've not really melted them down or anything like that. So we'll take the platinum, and I will show you the last way to really make some good money with just the metal solvent, the rough stone. And obviously, if you're out there getting the rough stone and shit from Pilgrim's Haven, you'll have a lot of the platinum ready on hand. Let's get rid of our rough stone, our metal, and over there. Let's get rid of that. There, that should do it for a little bit. Process that. Heat that up. I'm not even worried about my mastery because without wearing any clothes, just my processing stone, I have the 1500. That's what I mean. That's what I mean about it does not mean shit. I do not feel like I am making any type or I'm being rewarded for having anything. If I am in my full alchemist clothes, doing processing with more mastery than my motherfucking alchemy. Like, hold on. Let's stop and acknowledge this. Let's think about this one real fast. 1470 for my alchemy. And just throwing on my stupid little processing stone, I have 1500 processing mastery. Something does not seem right. You know, shit, look. My gathering, I don't have to wear any type of gatherer's clothes, and throwing on my tools, I can guarantee you I have the same fucking mastery as, say, Trilogia. You know, maybe a Manus, Duo Manus, like, fuck out of here. That's what I mean. It should feel better. It should feel more rewarding for having higher. I don't have to wear the gear to get the good drops. And I don't feel like that should be. I don't feel like it's rewarding. Like, how am I going to go out and do my processing without having to really gear for it or anything and still get a good fucking return on it? I may be just bitching. I may be just like nitpicking and finding anything I can to complain, but just looking at it seems a little off to me. Seems really off. We got our cooking, we got our alchemy. They're all pretty fucking high for not wearing the gear, and when you wear the gear, you don't feel like it's rewarding you for wearing the gear. I don't have to touch it. What's up, Law? How you doing? I don't have to touch my gear, and I don't want to feel like that. I want to feel like I need the gear. I have to go out and do something for said gear, you know, make me feel like it's combat gear. Yeah, it's been a really weird week. Let me get this AC turned on. It's been a really weird week with my internet. My internet's been shit the last 2 days now, so if I lose connection, I do apologize. And today is going to be a short stream, like, already, because my fiance's scheduling and how it works out. She's doing a later day, but a shorter day. But hey, we're here. We're live. We're doing it. We're cooking. We're doing alchemy. Hopefully, I can get a little bit more money from alchemy, but for the most part, I've made some metal solvent. We got our Butte County gut maps made. I have to turn those into the Imperial cook boxes. Fun time. Just a little routine. A small little routine to start out your day. Nothing too extreme, nothing that you have to go out of your way to plan. Just if you have the extra materials, it'll make for a great morning. Then we process down the platinum into the actual platinum ingot jack. And then from there, once we get enough of the platinum ingots, we're going to heat it with the metal solvent to make the pure platinum crystal. The pure platinum crystal, if I'm not mistaken, probably still goes for 1 million. I'm not sure because of how the updates have been. Ah, no, I'm off. I'm underselling it. My bad. So 2.7 mil each, and if you have 100, that's 270 mil before any taxes are implied. Worth it. Extremely worth it if you're always out there gathering the Pilgrim Haven mining, or if you have your workers passively mining for the platinum. Oh, speaking of which, I knew I forgot something. Yeah, platinum here. And platinum there. I got to get my workers all situated. Yeah, you're going to Kaplan, but not the other one. Let's also grab our platinum over here, because let's be real, we can't just do one stack of platinum without doing all the platinum. Okay, that's mithril. Make sure. Oh, apparently we have some over here in Calpheon too. Oh, what they get you with? What deal did they get you with, Law? There we go. Let's get that process down so we can make a little bit more money on that. I should be making 250 mil from our Imperial cooking turn-in. And if my math is correct, probably another 200 to 300 mil on the pure platinum, with probably 200 on the metal solvent that we have left over. And I think I wasn't even planning on doing that. I was planning on doing just like purified water and hoping for the best. Maybe if I got lucky, I was going to be able to get the rare drops and things like that. For 100, oh, okay, the 23.9k pearls and the travel pack at the 90% discount. Did they whisper in your ear again? Did they tell you it'll all be better, and they'll give you the update that you were looking for if you swipe your card? Because they get me a lot, man. They do that shit to me all the time. They're like, look, man, look, we know you have a problem with fishing, but promise you, if you you swipe that card for the 20k pearls, we'll bring out that update, all right? So you wanna swipe it? That was a value pack, so I never look back. I can't. I'm gathering water. Look, I have my workers going out and getting the muddy water too, as a passive way to keep the purified water going while I don't have the energy to do the river water. Bro, set up a worker over here in the vacation spot. I forgot to wear my tinfoil hat. The 4+4. Oh, the 4+4 pearl. Damn. They've gotten me on that once. They've gotten me on. They've gotten me on that once. Don't let me fool you. All right. Like shit. Shit, that 1+1 new adventure, 6K plus a 600. Oh, that's a deal. I get like 1,200. Nah, bro. I completely understand. I get where you're coming from. That 2+2 there. Like I get it. I get it. I can't justify myself on it. I will not sit there and tell people to go out of their way and do it, but I understand. That's the main point. I completely get it. You know, there was a time in my life where the life skilling was at a good point. I mean, is it lagging fixing node workers PC2? What do you mean lagging? What do you mean lagging fixing node workers? Like you talking about like in the worker list itself? Help me help you, help me understand so I can help you. Farm knowledge. You're actually in a pretty good spot. When you try to look at a node workers and try to set up worker the node, it lags to oblivion. Okay, let me choose a spot that I don't really care for. No. Not lagging. Console, right? Console, right? Come on. Yeah, it's a console thing. Now we take our metal solvent and our platinum ingots. We're going to change it into the pure platinum crystal and start making some fucking money. Should have taken your BDO life away when you... Listen, bro. Listen, I'm so sorry. At least you're not playing on the mobile version. Let's be real. At least you're not playing on the mobile version. That one would have you really regretting your life choices. That would have you canceling your phone subscription. Like, fuck that. Nah. I don't ever want to see a cell phone again. Just be lucky. It could always be worse. Come on, any day now. We didn't get any good drops, but we didn't do alchemy that long. Big money, big money. I mean, not big money, but huge money. Yeah. All right, so now... Go ahead and list it. So for, what was that, like 10, 15 minutes, I think? 504.9 mil. We'll register that, sell that off. Cool, cool. The metal solvent that we just made, not even talking about my supply that I have on me, another 244.9 mil. Just on that. I'm gonna hold that off. I'm gonna keep that on my person because I do, like I said, I do have more over here in Glish that I like to keep on hand. I have 598 on me, just in case like Law has the opal. I can go melt down the opal. Opal is another. Hold on. Let me check the price before I say shit. Let me check the price on the moonlight. Because remember, the update came out that changed the sensor around, so you no longer need that moonlight opal really for it. I mean, you didn't really need the opal for it to begin with because of the stupid little other item that they gave out as a substitution, but they reduced it at all. Like, you don't have to do it anymore, so the price went down. But opal is another good way to get rid of all of that metal solvent that you made up if you don't want to like spend or sell off everything. Ah, I do apologize. I can't English. Which item? Over here in Dragon. This one right here. The Melody of the Stars. They introduced that one so that you did not have to use the stupid sensor. But they also changed the recipe for the sensor anyway, so you no longer need to use the opal for the sensor. But if you have the opal and you want to use the metal solvent that you've got, it can make you some pretty decent money. Oh, let me open up this and get some more opal. Having your workers get the worker sacks for mining is another great alternative for getting a lot of your opal. Especially if you don't want to go out there and mine for it. Like, specifically mine for it. Alright. I'm just trying to check around to make sure I get all of my stupid little sacks that I can. I don't want to leave one sack behind. Oh, now I'm carrying too much weight. Now I'm carrying too much weight. Wow, okay, you won't even let me open it. Let's put you in there first and open you up. It should be down below in the description. Okay, now let's throw... I like how they gave us the auto sorting, but not from our storage chest thingies that we get. And you'd think if you paid for one, actual like real money paid for one, you'd have a little bit more feature to it, a little bit more function. Okay, now make sure I got all my opal. Opal, rough opal. Yep. Cool. Let's grind down the opal next. Get that done and updated Discord link. Damn, is Wah... Wah's under the stage. Just leveling here. Nothing to see. Okay. I need this right here. There we go. Minimize that. And there you guys go. If you guys want to join the Discord, there's the link to the invite. And when you guys go in, let me know. And I can go ahead and change your role and shit like that. So you can see the other little channels and posts up in there. Get our polished opal. From the polished opal, we'll make the brilliant opal. We'll take the brilliant opal, melt it with the, or heat it with the metal solvent, make the moonlight opal. And I'm thinking we should come out with at least another 300 to 400 mil on moonlight opal. Come on, hurry up. All right, guys, let me go use the bathroom, get a drink, and I will be right back, all right? 1 second, everyone. Sorry about that. I am back, everyone. What's up, Hack? I don't have that pay-to-win pet that takes a leak for you in real life. Slacker! Nah, I kind of skimped out on it. I was a little cheap. But what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, yeah, static, all right. All right, cool. Go ahead and just post up a message in the just chatting if you can't see anything. Let me know all that good stuff, and I will get you set up. I don't want you to join thinking that it's like a dead little Discord when it's really not. There you go. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. You are set up. All right. Yes, no problem. No problem. I like to post up any guides, anything to help out. I've pinned little spreadsheets and things, because I know how a lot of people like to ask me about min-maxing and what will make the most and blah, blah, blah. And I don't like to do it, but you know, and then the longer that you're in it and the more that you talk and all. Hell yeah. Awesome. Yeah, we like to go ahead and post up a lot of useful information. All right, so Brilliant Opal, mix it with our little metal solvent, and like I said, it should be 200 to 300 mil, maybe. And then from there, you can decide if you want to sell off any extra metal solvent. But me personally, I don't like to sell the metal solvent on its own. I'm going to take it one step further. Do you think life skills are still competitive with grinding in terms of active silver per hour, or is it possible, just not possible anymore consistently? It depends. It's a touchy subject because hunting, on one hand, yes, it can compete with mob grinding, but on the other hand, no, it can't compete with the end game mob grinding. Fishing, it's mainly depending on your luck and where you're fishing. It can compete sometimes with your lower end mob grinding if you have a bad mob grinding experience, but it's kind of 4 or 5 steps behind mob grinding at this point. Maybe even 10 steps behind. Like we can do something. Like we're not out of the game yet, but we're overshadowed by, you do 1 hour out of loons and that's 1.3 bill. Now we list our Moonlight Opal. Show you the price that you can make for the Moonlight Opal. Like I said, the price has gone down because they changed around the recipe, but that's 364 mil. We'll throw it up a little bit higher. Okay, so Delta, if you're invested in your nodes, you have the workers going passively, you have your active gathering going or anything like that, you put some time and effort into it. So far, I am at 429.9 mil, add another 366.9 mil, and I've only been doing this for like, what, 30 minutes now? So it's a gray area. It's a gray area. Like, you have to put a lot of time and effort into life skilling in order for it to give back a little bit of what mob grinding can do. But mob grinding will always, hands down, take the #1 spot. Always. I will always tell you that. Life skilling is like a hobby. It's what you do when you want to have a nice chill time. And depending on how you do it, depends on how much money you make. Just like with a hobby, depending on how you do it, depending on how much time and effort that you put into it, depends on how much you can get back from it. So just think of it like that. If you really want to do something, mob grind. If you want to have a chilled, laid back experience, in life skill. You want to make some money, really put some time and effort into your life skilling and you can make some decent amount of money. The most gathering I have done has been live, and I haven't really done anything. Middle above your head, but the account purge, you lost it, and you're getting back in his... Yeah. It'll be a lot easier when they make the family shared life skilling update in June or July. They're going to simplify the traces, make it easier on the alchemy bottlenecks. So you should have a better time getting your ranking back, and you should be able to do it a lot faster with all of those updates, after all of those updates, especially with being able to jump on different alts, continue your alchemy, and not have to worry about juggling the experience or which one has more. It'll just be, oh, well, I guess I want to do alchemy today, log off, switch. For me, that's what I'm gonna do for my cooking. I'm gonna cook in one area, switch off to another tune, and do the Imperial turn-in so I don't have to travel far, you know? I can just switch off, turn in, and then log off. All right, so we're taking the metal ingots. We're going to make the pure mithril, the pure mithril crystal. That's if you don't want to sell the actual metal solvent on its own. You can. This is another crystal that can make a pretty decent amount of money. Oh, I've been waiting. Yeah. Yeah, you need the 400, I think it is. Let me check real fast because I do have the magical crystal. Oh man, I guess it's not gonna tell me. Wait. Hold on. Will it tell me over here? No, they have not updated the recipe yet at all. Sadly, most of the time I do not catch you online. Hell yeah, thank you, Carousel. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. It's always fun doing this for you guys. I do have fun socializing. Lightstone, go on the... It's that Lightstone. Go on the artifacts. Oh, console. Oh, yeah, you can't do it. And or you guys haven't gotten that update yet for the changed recipe, so don't worry. Don't worry. Or maybe they did give you it, but yeah, you can't do it. I don't know how that really works out. Fuck. Yeah, how do you do that? If you guys don't have the access to the artifacts and the lightstones, how do you get the magical crystal for the new sensor? Or did you guys not get that recipe update? Because it could just be the original recipe that... You just try it out. Try the original method out. See if you guys got... Or look it up. Old sensor. You're thinking about going life skilling as well, but you're also close to do 200 with 400 DP. Damn, I'm at 171. I'm also on the Shai. My gear's not that good. I'm mainly focused into getting my life skilling here. But bro, do it both. Do it both. Let me check to see how much time I have left. I got a few more minutes left. But yeah, do both. It's easy to get your Trilogia gear. It usually costs around like 700 mil to get a full set of Logia, and you're set up. Boom. You can put that, invest into the like gathering or whatever. Turn that money into more gear. Boom. Now you don't have to worry about touching your combat gear. You can upgrade your life skilling gear and have them both. What is that glowing rock thing at the bottom of my gear? That is my processing stone that I'm using for mass processing. It'll go ahead and increase my processing mastery up by 300 and allows me to do mass processing so I don't have to do the single processing at a time. I'll do a stack of, 186 every time. But the deal with that is it'll take you the same amount of time it would take you to do the single processing, to do a whole entire stack. Now that we got our mithril ingots, we will combine the mithril ingots with our metal solvent, and we will list up everything that we have at the bottom, or at the end. And then we will go turn in our imperial dishes, get the money from that. Hopefully we can get another little quest. I don't think I need the artifacts, but not the alchemy. I don't think I need the cooking artifacts, but you never know. Cooking mastery. Nope, I don't. Yeah, they came out with this update 2 or 3 years ago now. It was a huge thing. It was a huge thing. When they introduced the life skilling gear, we used to have like what? How many different stones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different stones. Now they simplified it into the one, and that's all you need. And as you can tell, you don't even need the artifacts. You don't need the lightstone combinations. You don't need the gear. You can mass process at a huge amount while wearing any other gear set up for any other life skill. Just having your stone on there alone. It's great. Not even the costume even does anything. Like if you're home and all you have is that storage, the storage chest here, wearing your Venesil costume does nothing other than, you know, increase your processing success rate, and if that's what you're really looking for. But you can get away with not wearing shit. You can be super duper absolutely naked and still do a pretty good amount on your processing. Just throw the stone on, you're good. Come on, hurry up. Shouldn't take me that long. Get this mithril ingot made up into with our metal solvent, then we'll list that up, find out how much we've made so far. And then we got to start ending it off because I got to go make dinner. I got to clean, I got to cook dinner. I got to do my family duties, all that good shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, hurry up. It's a downside of doing mass processing, just how long it takes to do a proc. $104. Now we can list everything. All right, now the pure mithril crystal, 176.8 mil. It's okay, I should have made more, but for what it's worth, that's what we get. And then the rest of the metal solvent that I don't really need. Barely 100 mil, but still counts. There, that was... Well, let's take our calculator. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. This is all before tax, by the way. Well, some of it is before tax. Like our pure platinum, that's already taxed. But after the pure platinum crystal, everything else is not taxed. So, 429.92 350 plus 366.9 mil. That's already 709. Okay, so 177.8 mil. Plus the last little 98.4 mil. 1 billion. And we have one last thing that we have to do before I can go. We got to take our guck bats. We got to take the string. The string, I think, is right here. And we need to make up our Imperial cook boxes. All right, Law, enjoy your night, man. I'm just going to finish it off, make a nice little 1.2 bill. And I'm not going to count the money that I made for doing my Imperial horse deliveries earlier, because I did breeding and my horse deliveries to open up more stable slots. You guys were wondering, my stable over here in Dragon, I have more. So I'm getting them trained up. I've been moving all of my other ones out, so I have more room. Just throwing them in random places, but the value is pretty good. Value's doing pretty decent. It's not the best, but the more I train and the more I have to transport them out to make up more room, the better it'll be. And obviously my stone tail is at my 22 bill and Imperial delivery is 11.4 bill. My dream stable. And I'm trying to tap that one up. I need another dine. How many are we at? 140. Ran out of room, so let's jump into our cooking attire, get all of our mastery up, and do our trade-in. Yes, and yep, mastery. I got a little lost there. Okay, so I have to put my money that I have in here all the way in so that it does not get confused.
Isn't it a really quiet place?
120 mil. Got 62 left. And I also have 9 more over here in the storage just chilling there that I kind of have to get rid of.
Don't bully me.
Oh, 8. I have 8 here. But we can do that, and hopefully get the last 60 whatever fucking crates I need. Double check my transport, make sure. We got an hour and 58 minutes left on that being transported, but I'm not going to be here. After I get done making all of these, we're going to go ahead, log off. I'm going to go cook, clean, get everything set up for my family, and, you know, we will probably jump in tomorrow and do another little routine. 60, 68. I think that's enough. Let's turn that in.
Isn't it a really quiet
Yep.
place?
More than enough. 247.1 mil that I did for my Imperial cooking. Not great. Definitely a lot better than not having any type of money whatsoever, but not great at all. I wish they would improve that, give me more bang for my buck. Especially like being limited once per day. But that's for another topic. We can talk about that some other day. With all of that out of the way, guys, it was great making that 1.2 billion with you guys, doing a little casual routine. If you had to have the extra materials from your work or empire, or you were out there gathering and just wanted a chill way to either start the day or take a break. If you guys are watching over there on YouTube, make sure to hit those subbies, turn on all those notifications so that you know when I come out with a new video, guide, short, any type of update like that. If you guys are watching me over there on Twitch, be sure to follow me so you guys know when I go live again. I should be going live tomorrow. I'm going to have to do the scheduling so that you guys know when, because I don't even fucking know when right now, but it'll be another routine. I will be looking forward to it, and I'll be looking forward to talking to you guys. So with all of that out of the way, keep gathering, everyone. Have a nice night.